life to pixel fights. He battles the storms and the virtual night. He sailed the high seas as a US Navy pet. Fought through the gales, no fear or regret. Now he's a streamer on Twitch with a grin. Variety gamer, let the fun begin. Yo ho, yo ho, from deck to the screen. Captain Adonis, the bravest you've seen. In Starship Troopers, he drops from the sky, blasting the bugs till they all say goodbye. For the Federation, he charges ahead. Mobile infantry, leaving foes for dead. Lasers and salt spray, he conquers the stars in his own special way. Then off to Azeroth in World of Warcraft's land, hosting his podcast with a tankard in hand. Lion's Pride Tavern, where tales are spun true, raids and quests with his merry crew. With defiance, YouTube producer, bitty, sharp and bright. Twitch streams lively from morning till night. A veteran sailor with joystick and grip. Adonis the captain on this epic trip. Yo ho, yo ho. A chanty we sing for Captain Adonis, the gaming king. Hey!
What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Lie in the morning.
For the Federation!
Up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Stick him in a scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in a scupper with a hose pipe on him. Stick him in a scupper with a hose pipe on him. Lie in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning. Give him a dose of salt and water, give him a dose of salt and water, give him a dose of salt and water. Early in the morning. Way hey, oh way hey, oh way hey, oh early in the morning.
That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. Lie in the morning.
Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Way hey, up she rises.
Hey everybody, welcome in. We're doing some Starship EVO again today. Yes, I am enjoying this game. Probably not as much as some people because I'm not a how do I say this? I don't build worth a shit. My building techniques are yeah. So I did build a ship. Skip rag. Yeah, if you come here to see some massive beautiful looking ship, you're in the wrong channel. Not here. So, yeah, I have this and then the forest tomorrow. I still have to get into Foxhole. I still haven't jumped in Foxhole yet, Skip. So I don't know. The island again, we're back to the islands again. And I don't, yeah, this one, it is fun. And it's not going to get anything but better as time goes on. Now I did notice, like, I've been having some issues and I'm curious to see, like I showed you yesterday, there's that big rock behind my base and I started mining some of it and all of a sudden you could see, you know, like underneath everything. Right. So he did a patch today and he said he fixed some, how did he put that? Let me look. How did he put that? He said, whoops, wrong button here. See, Starship EVO, he said, where's the patches? Right there. No, that's the major update. Where's his new build? Oh, here it is right here. Hot fix. No. That's not the newest one. Assemblers have been hardened. Potential use with collector. Cobalt ore spawn more frequently. Wrong title on controls option. I could have swore I just read where he did. Huh. Saturday, March 28th. That's today. All right. Well, this is the one that I just saw. I don't get it. I could have swore I saw something about the ground being fixed. So it doesn't matter. We're going to jump into the game here and we'll see if it's fixed. So let's jump in the game here. So I want to go up into space today and do the space stuff. I'll show you what I did. Oh my God, it was so funny. I did this off camera and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to start all over again. So technically, the way this game works is everything you build is a ship. Okay, even if you build it on the ground, it's technically a ship. So my base my big giant base I built out of rock, this one right here, is a ship. It just doesn't have any engines on it. Well, so I made a docking collar because I wanted to play around with the docking collar. So I made a docking collar to tie into this tank into my ship and fill my tanks here. Right? Well, I couldn't get the docking collars to line up. You know, they were really close and I couldn't get them to connect. And so I went back and I read, you know, when you look at the help, it says, where is that? Fuel management? Yeah. Okay, it shows right here. You can exchange hydrogen between two entities docked with a docking connector. So I put a docking connector like the video shows here. Now he's using, if you look at his gun, I don't know if that's just because he has the gun in his hand, but he's using the magnetic gun. Okay. And that magnetic gun, holy shit. Let's see, 3. It's not a fun. I mean, I can take this and there's no rhyme or reason to this magnetic gun. Right? I mean, I can't figure out how to use it other than to keep going around. If I lift up this, it lifts it up. And then I go to the side, I can flip it on its side, and then that holds it, but the front, I can't hold it there. So it's really a weird thing. Well, when I did the two docking collars together, it flipped my big station upside down. And I had a hell of a time, because you remember, my station was clear back here. next to this rock right here. Okay, he did not fix it because it's still there. Okay. And I'm tempted to go down here and see if I can fall into the water. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't fall, I went up. That's weird, right? I went up. So, this glitch, if he's watching my stream, I don't know what the hell I did. I just dug out some of this rock to produce enough stone to build my ship, or my base. Well, my base was clear up here, right next to that stone, because I wanted to be near the stone, so I could mine the stone and make my base out of stone, right? And it was the whole point behind it. But when I flipped it over, by the time I got it flipped, because I had that long pipe that came all the way down to the edge of the shoreline to go into the water, so I could suck up water for hydrogen, right? It is working. And I found out that if you hit F and you look at your tank, you can see how full it is. So I have 2,800 liters in here right now. So same way with this one. So you hit F to configure it. I got 1541, and I shut that one off. So the only one I have going right now is this one, but it's not going to the generator. I don't need the power. I still have not figured out how the power works. Where is that? Player progression? No. Oh, it's not in here. It's, yeah, it's here. Right? I thought there was a entity, view the entity thing. That's gone. Okay, that's different. I can't change the entity. Did you plug it in? So, yeah, Jim, I don't know how much you heard, but I did build a docking port with this and my base, between my docking base and there, and it flipped my big base upside down when it docked. So when you look at the video, it shows the two coming together. I did this off camera. I really wish I would have been streaming. It was funny as shit. But see how it shows they're coming together and then they go bink and they're docked. Okay. Now, I couldn't get it to do that. When mine docked, the ship docked, but it turned this one sideways, and because this one turned sideways and I was docking. Well, see, that was the weird thing. I was next to both collars, and I just tried pushing it together, and all of a sudden it docked, and my whole big base flipped upside down. And of course, I have this big ass long pipe from when I was back up there, all the way out in the water. So I had this huge pipe, and it kept screwing up. So I took apart the whole big long pipe again, and I put this new one in. So now it's not as bad, and I got rid of my base down there. So now I'm closer to the ocean, so I can get hydrogen, but I don't know how. Now, what's really weird is I don't have the entity thing anymore. So I can't change the name of my base, right? Well, and I finally got enough power. Well, it's still draining a little bit. But I finally got enough power between solar and wind that I don't need to use my generator and still pull stuff out of the ocean. Okay? But now see, this will tell me how much I have in there, but it doesn't tell me unless I have and I don't have it on me. It doesn't tell me how much it is. So I got to do my tank. So if I do this, no, I thought... Okay. Oh, no, it's not a tank, it's a pipe. I gotta look at it with a pipe. Okay. Let me put the tank back and grab pipe. There we go. So now if I grab pipe and I look at it, see, it tells me now. It tells me I have, if you look over at the right, it says 3183 out of 16,000 liters. So this tank holds 16,000 liters. This tank, because it's only a single tank, holds 1541. Now, the problem is, if I delete this tank and build a bigger one where I've got one like this here for oxygen, I lose all the oxygen inside there, which is fine. But I need more. I don't think I have a full tank. Well, I have two. Let's do that right now because I don't need I don't need a small tank. So let's do a bigger tank. And let's do square for oxygen. Oh shit, that's it. I can't go too high with it. And I can't stretch it. That's more like a cube. That's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, now I'm on pipe. All right. Oh, that's why I was on pipe. Okay. So I thought there was two. No, that's tank. No, that's not tank. I guess there's only the one tank now? I thought there was a square tank. Oh, and I don't have enough. So I need... That's a 1 by 1 by 1. I have 7. See, I still haven't figured that out yet. So I have 7, so 2, 4, 6. Is that what it means? I've got 2 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters. So you add those together, that's 6. And then this one's 2 by 4 by 2. So I need 2 more. Let's test that out. So this gives me, this is 6, so I'd have 1 left over. And I don't. I have 3, almost 3 left over. So how is it figuring the volume? So if I have 7, that's 4. So that's using 4 tanks. And because I have 7, I'm 1 tank short. All right. So let's make 1 more tank. Tanks. Valve. Pipe. The hell's the tanks right there? Oh, I guess this is the other tank I'm thinking of. Stores large amounts of fuel. See, only fuel. This stores... Well, that says large amounts of fuel also. Oh, Jim! Thank you so much for the 5 subs. You're awesome, Jim. Who did we get? Let's see who we got. Let me get this building. Let's see who we got subs for. I got to move my my chat window out and expand it. No, I don't want to. So we got subs for Der Hot Shot, AKZ53, and then he gives me the 10-cent biddy. Let's see, AZK53, Kato 556, Groden. So the 10-cent biddy, then it's the 25. Oh, 10.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. 10, 25, 50, and $1. And then up from there, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, 20, and 50 are all different pictures.
Yeah.
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 Look at you go with the hype train. Woo! I was trying to. Jim, are you trying to pull ahead on the number of biddies? Because here's your goat put in $25 yesterday. So I mean, you right now you're at $2.10, which is great. Right? Oh shit, there he goes. So each one of these cheers, Jim, are categorized. So if you keep playing the dollar, if you play the dollar biddy, it's different pictures of the same type of thing the girls are doing. So like the 10-cent one is doing something, you know, like the Kung Fu booby strike on the block and then opening a bottle of beer with their boobie. It has to do with doing something with the boobs, right? Then there's a butt one. There's, oh, here, I got a whole list. Trust me, I had to make a list so I could keep track of which ones were which. So which category? Let's see, Giffy girls. All right, so the 10-cent biddy is a Kung Fu, okay? The 25-cent are fembots, some sort of mechanical fembot type thing. 50-cent is bicycles. $1 is dancing. $2 is walking. $3 is juggling. And I'm talking juggling. $4 is America. Something about America. There's one that she's shooting a gun, $4, and it's jiggling her boobies as she's shooting this gun. $5 are butts. $10 are bananas. $20 is full body, the best full body pictures I can get. And then 50 is the ultimate bouncy, and I actually have, I mean, those are, where are they? The cheer, I can't cheer my own bits. Yeah, I know that. Oh, I don't know if I can use them in my chat. I might not be able to use them myself. Let me put this back over my other window here. Expand it out as far as I can go. There we go. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, see, that's the the jiggly. Huh. Tier 3. Oh, what are we at? 2 times for sub points now. Because we made hype level train 2. Channel points are now doubled. Type times 2 multiplier for Captain Adonis points. So you're getting a lot more Adonis points right now. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't play. So the one icon that I use for Jim, you're going nuts, man. You're going nuts. I love it. We're going nuts today. Woohoo! We like that. Okay, where are we at? Hype level what? You've collected all of level 1. I didn't read that. Okay. You've collected all the level 1 emotes. That's only visible to me. What? What do you mean I've collected them? You can tell it's payday. Right? But shit, Judge. Captain, you moved up to 2nd place. In the number of biddies cheered. I think this is for the week. Goat gave me 2,500 yesterday. You've given me 550. Judge has given me 230. And then I believe Mac is just below Judge at like 200. But I don't have, I only see the top 3. So But hey, it's good eye candy, right? I mean, who doesn't like eye candy? All right, I'm gonna give you some eye candy from Yandy Candy because we like her too. That song, Du Hast, was in Triple X. First time I'd ever heard that song, and I fell in love with it. First time I heard it in the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. Yes, we like them boobies too. Oh my God, you guys are funny. All right, whoops, shit. There we go. Get everything back to normal now. Search for emotes. How can I search for an emote? Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so this is the one. This is the. Oh, I can't play them. Oh, come on. I can view my emotes, but I can't use them anyway. Yeah. The bouncy girl with the blue bra. She's my fave. Now you're broke till next month. That's funny. That's funny. All right, why can't I get rid of this? Hidden, no, visible. Can't get rid of this damn search button. Oh, there it goes. All right. Just got to press the right button. Now my nose is running. Good thing you don't have a strip club near you. Damn boobies make me broke. Yeah. You know, I always used to say boobies make me mad, so don't piss me off. And it never works. Nobody ever shows me their boobies because they don't want to make me mad. So they're just really nice people, my wife especially. All right, let's get back to the game now that the boobies are done. All right, so what I'm thinking of doing is testing out this spaceship to see if I can get into space and then come back down. Oh, we were doing that tank. Right? Never see you ever again, because med packs. What the hell? What is that? Med packs. Oh, there's a med bay. I should probably make another med bay. I did. Okay, I did. And there's the other tank, so now I have 8 tanks. That's gotta hurt, man. Jim, that's gotta hurt. I don't care who you are. That's gotta hurt. I've tried that shit with my hand. I actually saw that one there. I actually saw that one on the Gong Show. I swear to God, that was a clip from the Gong Show. So when you look in the background, open a bottle of beer. I remember seeing that one on the Gong Show with her breaking a brick with her boobie. And that one's just nice right there. I mean, who wouldn't want that girlfriend, right? Who wouldn't want that girlfriend right there? Here you go, here's your beer, honey. And that one, look at how the car moves. When she sets those down, look at how the car shakes. Dude, I put in a lot of hours researching all these for you. All these Giphy girls. I spent hours upon hours upon hours searching the web for the perfect Giphy girls so you guys could, use your bits to see them. I sacrificed a lot for you guys. My wife doesn't think so, but I do. All right, let's go build this tank. Now that we've got 8 tanks on us, it is a worthy cause, right, Jim? It is a worthy cause. All right. So it should be there, and I'm going up to... No, see? I have 8 of them, and it's not enough. All right, so I'm going to have to make another one. So I'm not understanding... Oh, shit. God damn it. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that. So it's just a right click, and the right click just gets rid of stuff. All right, so we need another. We the Brotherhood, yes, we do. We do deserve it. All right, so I'm gonna go. See, it says 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Why is it that I can use 4 to make 1 tank? I'll make 1 more tank. I mean, literally, right? If I put that down, oh, I have 3.94 left. So it uses 4.06. That's stupid. Absolutely stupid. So I got to have 1 extra one. All right, now I should be able to do a double tank. All right, double tank. Configure it. I don't want hydrogen. I want oxygen. And let's turn the valve on. Okay, it's doing 45 oxygen right now out of 16,000. All right. And I couldn't figure out how to use the pipes. Oh, we got to put a med bay down. I guess just put it down anywhere, I guess. Put it right down here. Use the med bay. Scan to respawn at this med bay the next time you die. All right, there we go. So at least now if I die, I'll come back to here. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff we don't need on us. I'm going to do another, because the ship has 250. I'm going to do 2 more of these tanks. And they're not called tanks, though. They're called bottles. I'm going to do 2 more bottles and fill them up, so I have a full load of fuel. All right, there we go. Before I go up into space. Because, trust me, this space thing scares the shit out of me. All right. Let's fill up all these tanks. Okay. There's 300 liters. I want to put those right in here. For extra fuel. Because these are 240, 250. So there's 250 in each. This one is just down a little bit because I was driving around. All right. Here goes, I guess, huh? I want to check. I got my space helmet on. Yes, I don't have an enclosed cockpit. but I don't need it because I have my space helmet on. But do I need... Yeah, I don't want to enclose it yet. So we'll go up there and find out. Okay? This is the experiment. Can we go up in space on this stupid little thing? I hope I can find this again. There's space seatbelts. They're automatic. You know, like when you sit in your seat and you go chunk, and you just you know, get attached to your seat magnetically. I'm not in space yet. Holy shit. What I should do is set a waypoint. That's H with the holo map. Right? Okay. So we want to go to... Yes. Yes, your jet... As long as you have a jetpack and a helmet, you're supposed to be able to be just fine in space. Okay, there's a fueling space habitat. Suppose that's the place to go, huh? Space portal. Starting station. That's probably the place to go. But I don't know if that... Is that under Delta? Delta 1, Delta 2, and Delta. Alright, so I guess that's the one I want. I thought there was a way to set target. Dude, that's the whole point of this experiment. Alright, that looks like this. That looks like it right there, because it's got rings on it. And I don't think I'm in space yet. The problem's gonna be, how quickly can I get there? I don't know if there's like a... Because I could have swore it's gonna be a long drive if that's the case. Oh shit. See? Now I don't know where my fucking thing's at. I'm gonna guess right there. But my scan won't scan. So there's that big hole. Depending on how you look at it. Are there any other big holes on the planet? Oh yeah, there's another big hole there. Well, maybe I... That's why I was like, the hologram, you gotta do this. All right, what is this? Oh, there it is. This is the one I was looking for. All right, so we want to go to junk cloud, shrapnel, space portal, starting station. There we go. Set as target. Okay. Now we have a target. How do I follow the target? Ah, okay. I saw it. See the marker? There's an orange marker. All right, there it is right there. But there's no, like, jump drive. So the bottom one is my power. You're looking at the lower left. No, it doesn't look like it. And that was my concern. No warp speed. There is. Drive L, tab, H. All right, what's R? R rotates. I don't know what R does. Oh, R rotates the targets. Ah, shit, okay. H. I gotta go back to my target again. Set as target. That's the galaxy map. Look at it. Look at that. That's the galaxy map, guys. This is the star I'm on. And look at all those other stars I can go to. I mean, this game's huge, dude. Huge. Ulithor. I'm on Ulithor. Oh, and that gives you the agriculture, mining, and frontier. So Ulithor, agriculturally 1 star, 2 mining, 1 technology, with training, frontier, and luxury. Zoom in on current location. Toggles show pins. Okay, let's go back to the system map. And then there, what is this? Toggle view stations. Toggle view enemy. Okay, that turns them on and off. Okay. So that's just like a filter. Number of bodies 3, 2 satellites. And I don't think there's a jump drive. So what planet was I on? I was on this one then. I must have been on this one. No, that's Razor Face. Shippy. Okay, I am on this one. All right, so what do we got here? We got Stash. Fueling Depot. Horizon Station. That's the one I should be going to. Because that's closer. Instead of going to that other ship. All right, so... where is it? Oh, Fueling Station. That's... what? Is that where, is that my fueling station? All right, that's autopilot. Okay, so when you look at your inventory in space, it's autopilot. Let's go back to the map. So that's a long trip. So what it says, shit, I don't know how to do this. Vexia. That says Horizon Station though. Set as target. What is this? Fueling Depot Theta. Let's go to that. Fueling Depot or Horizon Station. I think I should go to this station first. Right? See, it must be on the other side of the planet. All right, tab, yep, drive. That's autopilot. Well, I'm already down almost a quarter of fuel. So I may need to build a bigger ship. I mean, I have a full load of fuel. All right, let's try getting off the ship. Autopilot to location. Oh, there we go. Need a light cruise engine to jump into light cruise. Okay. All right. Request landing pad. Request shipyard. Request parking. Welcome to Horizon Station. A59. Okay. Request a landing pad? Okay, cancel landing request. Autopilot to location. But I'm not moving. Request shipyard. What does that do? Nothing. Oh, whoa, 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 jump back. Okay. I was falling, I guess. How do you fall in space? All right, so there's... I think my ship is falling. Okay. Not going to jump out of that in space again. Okay, cancel. Cancel landing request. There we go. Autopilot landing request canceled. Okay, so I need... All right. So my point being, it says I need to find some parts. All right, let's come to a stop. Okay, now I'm off the ship. See, it's falling. But now when I come here, or no, see, now I got player progression, an entity. Okay, player progression says build a spaceship and then finally leave the planet, get some sunstone from the near asteroids, and craft a light cruise engine. All right, so I gotta see, it's falling. You're still in the gravity well. It must be. It's the only thing I can figure, right? So that's kind of cool, right? All right, so I need to find an asteroid. So let's look at the map again and see if there's an asteroid. I wonder... if... that's what this is. This stash. Let's go look at that stash. that it right there? See, the marker shows over there, but what is this marker? I need that sunstone on an asteroid. Right? Yeah. I actually watched The Martian the other day when I was playing this. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's where I got to go, that little exclamation point. I mean, it makes sense, right? Why would they put that there? Because otherwise I got to go to the other side of the planet. So I'm going to assume this is where I need to go. Let's take a look at the map again. Fueling depot. Okay, oh, what's this? Dolph. Okay, that's what that is, Dolph. Dolph. I don't know what Dolph is. Is that a ship? It's probably a ship. Because there's Shippy. Horizon Station. Stash. See, I think the stash is where I want to go. I really do. It's 317 kilometers. But it's on the other side of the planet, I guess. So Dolph is a ship. Okay, that... Alright, hold on. Now... I don't think I'm reading these gauges right down here. I think the electrical is power. That's my batteries. H with the shield. That's probably hit points. Which one is my fuel, though? That's an important one to know. Is fuel. Oh my god, if travel is really this way until you get a Starship, spaceship engine, holy crap. Yeah, it's still on the other side of the planet. So we're gonna just keep flying this direction. But I don't know which is the fuel gauge. See, my power level dropped, but then it came back up. And I'm wondering if that's because my generator kicked on and charged my batteries when I got out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know where my... Unless that very top bar is fuel, where it looks like it's a symbol and then it goes to fire, that means I've used a quarter of my fuel so far. Unfortunately, I can't look at my inventory unless I stop and get out. And my ship's falling, so I can't stay on my ship long enough to figure out how much I have. But hopefully, this is where I need to go. I mean, really, guys, I mean, this is huge. I mean, I started off just, crafting this and crafting that and learning this, learning that. Built my little base, built my little ship, ha ha ha. So much fun. It is so much bigger than that. I mean, look how long it's taking me. I'm going to guess that that very top gauge is my fuel. The very, very top one, the little tiny bar. So that means I burned a quarter of my fuel so far, which that's not too bad. Now, I'm wondering if I could put more engines on. Now, see, I'm going faster now. I'm doing 230 meters per second, where I was only doing like 116 before. $231. So I'm wondering if you guys are right with the whole I'm in the gravity well. Oh, I thought you were going to say get out and ask for directions. We're guys. We don't need to ask for directions. Yeah, get out and push. Well, we're doing 233 meters per second. I mean, holy shit. How much more does she want? But I really think this is where I need to go. Go to this debris pile. Oh no, I've been married for 30 years. Huh? I just said 30. She's laughing at me. She goes, how many years? I made her a really nice breakfast today and she treats me like shit. Giving me shit. She really enjoyed the breakfast too. I made a frittata and I didn't put any seasoning on it. I thought it was kind of blah and plain. And she's like, oh, it was perfect. I was like, oh my God. I added Tabasco to it and ketchup and sour cream just to give it some flavor. No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I did add a little flavor. We have this spice that's called butter garlic. It's like garlic infused, but it's a powder. So it's like powdered butter and garlic, powdered garlic mixed together. It's actually really, really good. But I love garlic. There's no denying that. So we're doing 237 now. We're speeding right along. And it's coming around the horizon. So I'd be interested to see how much faster this warp drive thing is. That'll be a game changer right there. If it's even here. I'm guessing that it's here. I'm guessing this is where we got to go. What's it called again? The Stash. Stash CCL 8. 247,000 kilometers. Or 1,000 meters. And there's Shippy. Shippy's getting closer. I'm glad I bought more fuel, though. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. The nice thing about space travel is it's a straight line. So I did come around the horizon. I'm still not sure on the fuel situation. The little bar shows a quarter of fuel, so I mean, that's good. And then the power, I believe the lightning bolt is power. Look how much ground there is just on a planet. And there's a whole galaxy full of these planets out there. I mean, wow. This is a huge game. Huge. Whoop. I bumped my mouse. Now, maybe building a bigger thruster, when I built my thruster, it would consume more fuel and go faster. I don't know. I haven't tested it out. Maybe I have to have more thrusters facing backwards to go faster forward. I can play with that later on spaceship design. But right now, I just want to kind of follow the gist of what we're supposed to do. Next step after building a ship was to come out and find this sunstone so I can build this drive. And I'm going to assume this is where I need to go. And the square is getting closer. This is a stash. CCL 7 or 8. CCL 8 stash. So I'm assuming that's where I've got to go. And I may be still in the atmosphere, but 224 meters per second. As long as I don't move my mouse. Well, that's what I'm talking about, Jim. If I put on, I only have one thruster. I have 6 thrusters, right? I have one going up, one going down, one left, one right, one backwards, and one forwards. Right? So you have all 6 directions of travel. I only have one thruster going back or going, to propel me forward. Now, if it's like Imperion Galactic Survival, the bigger the engines, the faster you went. And the more engines you had, the faster you went. So I did not test that theory out, but I bet you that's exactly what it is. So to go faster than 231, and then it would be like it would go to the engine itself would be to a max speed. So if like I added another one of these engines propelling me forward, would I do 464? Or would it be like 50% more speed by adding a second thruster? Or would it be the exact same speed? It doesn't matter how many thrusters you put on it. It probably is, but there's only one thruster. It's not like there's 6 thrusters to choose from, right? Like in Space Engineers, you got different thrusters, or in Imperion Galactic Survival. This one, there's only one thruster. It's just called thruster. So, but in this game, you can change the size of the thruster. And I know with like the tanks in Apollo 13, thanks. You have to mention Apollo 13. Isn't that the one that, went like haywire and they almost didn't make it back? Yeah. Thanks, Skip. Oh, right here. Galactic Trade Network CCL 8, distance 175,000 kilometers. Oh, it's a stash. So it may be like parts and pieces and stuff. I didn't see in the lower right, I didn't see the galactic symbol right there. Right there. I didn't see any of this. I wasn't looking. Target F. What's F do? So it says target. I can T, I can F, and I can R. R rotates targets. What's F do? Okay, F. All right, that's the. And then, I could go autopilot to it. Oh, you need a light cruise engine. Contact cargo cache. Sell cargo, buy cargo. Oh, look at that. See, I can buy okay. So that's what this is. Not that you find it, you gotta buy it. Holy shit. Well, I don't have any money. Sell cargo. I can sell my bottles of hydrogen. Whoop-de-doo. For $8. And how much to buy something? 990, 1,500, 4,000 for a regenerative prosthetic limb. And it doesn't have any of the stuff that I need. Okay. So let's stop. Let's cancel. Well, that's his cash. This stash. Autopilot X. X to cancel. Press X to cancel autopilot. Okay. And then I don't want to do that anymore. All right. So I think that first one's my fuel. So now I got to figure out where to go. So it said to go to an asteroid. So let's go back to the map. Oh, this is an urgent distress call. Oxygen levels critically low. I don't care. Oh, that gave me another. Oh, that's a mission. That's cool, right? Gave me a mission to do. All right. Cool. All right, but let's go back to Holo map. I need to find an asteroid. Hoverland. Oh, that's over there. Okay. So that's Dolph. That's Shippy. That's a fueling depot. That's a station. All right, but it said go find an asteroid. Maxis. Oh, Vexus. That's what it said. Vexus, not Maxis. So what's Dolph? How do I tell what something is? Okay, Dolph. Nox Empyrean Enterprises. Distance. So that's a ship. Okay, well, I don't care about the ship. T. What's T do? Okay, T rotates between that stuff. R does what? Okay, that rotates targets. Yeah, I could care less about that. All right. Just learning all the particulars. All right, so I got to find an asteroid. So I guess go further out, you know, because this has rings on it. I guess go out into this asteroid belt. This layer here. So we'll travel to that belt. I mean, I'm not quite half fuel yet. Don't really have a target per se. L is, what's L? Oh, L is going to be the light cruise engine. Yeah. So we're just going to fly further out into this asteroid belt, I guess. If this is an asteroid belt, I guess it is. So we're going to be looking for an asteroid and then find a sunstone. We'll mine the sunstone. Hopefully my ship won't fall away. Once I get the sunstone, I can build the light speed engine. I mean, that's what it said. It said, go to the asteroid and mine a sunstone. So... So hopefully I'll find an asteroid out here. I mean, it looks like asteroids, right? I'd like to go to the closest one. Assuming all the little tiny dots are asteroids and the bigger ones out here are like star systems. If that was the case, I should have just, you know, I'm almost half out of fuel, but I've got a full load of fuel. Because I was skimming so close to the, you know what I should do is target H. I should be targeting my base. I don't know what razor face is. See, I don't see my base. I'll target razor face. Even though I'm on the other side of the planet from it. Oh, is that an asteroid? That looks like asteroids, these little black dots coming up. So we need the closest one. So the biggest asteroid dot. Bigger the dot, the closer the asteroid, I bet. Or it just means it's a bigger asteroid. I think we're going to head for this one right here. Unless another one looks bigger as I'm getting closer, but I don't think so. This one actually looks pretty big right here. Might be about the same size, but I think this one's getting closer. This is cool, guys. I like this game. I like this game. It's realistic, but yet cartoony. You know, you didn't know you were getting close to the asteroids. You didn't know these were asteroids until you started getting closer to them. I mean, that's pretty cool. And what I'm doing, that sound you hear is my scanner. So I've used up half my fuel. So right now, well, not quite half. So right now I'm at my, point of no return. But I'll take my bottles and refill my stuff before I take off. Yeah. See, those might have been closer. We're going to go to this one here, because there's several around here. I don't know if scanning does anything. That's pretty freaking cool, though. All right. Got two asteroids side by side here. Now, why does that... See this shiny thing here? It's a sunstone, right? That I'm looking for? Ooh. That's a big ball of something right there. I bet you that's what I'm looking for. Couldn't be water on there, could it? Oh, wait. Is that a hole? It's a hole. Oh, shit. Okay. Aha. All right. I should probably sit down and land. I can't see, though. All right. Get off this 3D view. Yes! I have a sunstone. 36 liters precious crystal unlocks the key to anti-gravitation used for light cruise engines and anti-grav units. Okay. Is there any more? There's another one. Let's go get it. Oh. Must be out here. Yeah, there we go. Hey, two of them. Oh, there's coal here. There's iron. Gold. Okay, so let's take a look and see what this says. Okay, build spaceship shape controls. Okay, build a spaceship. Yep. Okay, if you want to travel quickly between planets with a light cruise, place a light cruise engine. Yep, okay. Thruster, fuel management. Here's a few more things you want to do. You want to breathe inside your ship without a helmet. You need to have life support. Okay, I don't care about that. Use light cruise engine alongside. Place some light cruise engine alongside the forward direction. Place some warp core to be able to jump to another star system. Shield to protect you. Weapon systems to use. Build weapon systems and use the event gate or turret to fire. I got to build some landing gear. Some ships have landing gear. Oh, shit. What's killing me? I don't have any oxygen left? Oh, seriously? I had a helmet on. What the fuck? Now my ship is up there. See, I had a space helmet. Well, I brought the sunstone down with me, but Shippy's way up there. Okay, now there was a thing I was reading about bringing my ship back. Where was that? My ship is lost. If your ship was destroyed in combat, you can repair it manually with the repair tool, or you can use the repair all. Yeah. In survival mode, you need to use the shipyard at a space station to respawn your ship. See station arrival. Okay. In create, your ship is lost in space. You can teleport it back. First, press F1 to open advanced building options. Teleport to any ship. Of course, that's in creative. You can now teleport to your stranded ship. Open the teleport menu. So press F1. Teleport to any ship. Inactive. Now it's active. This will allow you to teleport. Teleporting to work with any ship in the system. Okay, but how do I teleport? Turn it on, okay. I mean, I teleport, open the teleport menu. Oh, it's right there. Teleport menu. Shippy. There we go. I mean, I don't want to lose my ship. Oh, no, F. Let's refuel these. I gotta go. Empty. Fill. Okay, well. Well, I better hang on to that. Came all the way here to get it. All right, so now I don't know how many of these golden things I need, though. So there is a limit to oxygen. Oh, this is the other one. Let's go to this one now. See if I can find some more of these crystals. Because I imagine I probably need more than one. I just gotta watch my oxygen level. Get back to my ship. Probably if I had a mining laser, I could probably mine it. Another one closer. Close. No. Yeah, it's down to a quarter oxygen. Okay, now I'm back in my ship, in control. I'm going to leave my ship. Nope, still a quarter oxygen. Okay, well, we're not going to waste any more time then. I've got 3 of these things, right? We're going to get this one. Middle-aged gamer coming in with the raid. Woohoo! Middle-aged gamer, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. All right, I got half oxygen now. I better head back to the planet.
Oh god, I hope that thing comes back and it's not me that it gets. That was so creepy. Like, dude, like I saw my body looking out of my eyes.
So how are you liking Crimson Desert,
It was so
gamer?
creepy.
Oh, you're always welcome to have a shout out, buddy.
And then it just walked away like nothing. Like, all right, all the day's work.
You're very welcome, my friend. Very welcome. Guys, if you haven't seen Gamer yet, you guys definitely need to head over there and check out Middle-Aged Gamer. I don't consider him middle-aged. I'm middle-aged. This is a young punk over there gaming. But he does all sorts of cool stuff. He's playing Crimson Desert right now, which I have been looking at. But from what I heard, yeah. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the asteroid belt. Okay, we're heading back to my planet, and then we got to try to find our base, which I don't think we're going to be able to find. So it could be a lost cause. I know it's on the other side of the planet, where it's sunshine all the time, because the planets don't turn. I'm sure rotating planets are going to be a thing eventually. So this is Starship EVO. Guys, if you've ever played Empyrean Galactic Survival or Astroneers, okay, I say it's a fusion of those two games. Starship EVO, the game mechanics and the flight sim and all that is like Empyrean Galactic Survival, and then the looks of it is more like a Astroneers type game. Very cartoony. You know, it's not bad cartoony, it's good cartoony, right? I mean, they gotta play with the graphics somehow, right? It's based off the Unity engine, so you know you're getting Unity engine graphics. It is voxel graphics. The galaxy is huge, guys, and it's procedurally generated like No Man's Sky. Okay, so you're getting some effects of a lot of different games. This is a single developer. He's been working on it for years, apparently. He puts out updates almost daily. There's update. It's unreal. And I think he watches a lot of the streamers that are streaming this game. So far now, my streaming part, it hasn't been as popular, but when I upload this stuff to YouTube, my whole stream, holy crap, my YouTube's been blowing up with views. And I think that's just because there's nobody doing the content for Starship EVO, because it just came out with a survival mode. The only thing you could do before this was play creative. Which really there isn't a lot of difference. Creative mode, you start off on a starship or a starbase, spaceship, spaceship, whatever. Thing in space, spaceship, not a spaceship, space base, starbase, right? Is that what it would be called? A starbase? Yeah, something like that. This one, you start on a planet and you have to get off the planet. And we just built our spaceship and got off the planet. There's a lot you have to do to build a spaceship. You have to produce hydrogen fuel from water. Now, what leads me to believe this is a game that's going to be very, very popular in the future is just the fact that what he's portraying in this game is what they're trying to do in real life. Okay. They want to set up a base on the moon and they want to go to the deep craters on the moon, and supposedly there's ice there. They can change that ice into hydrogen and oxygen, right? Which is what we're doing here. We're taking water that's on this planet and synthesizing it into it's an electrolysis process. I'm not going to go into the details on all that, but the real world application. But you're changing water into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen can be burned for fuel. So, it's something we should have been doing 100 years ago when automobiles came out, was burning hydrogen. Now I got to take a look here and make sure we're actually heading in the right direction, because I have no idea where my base is at, and this is a huge planet. So give me just a second, guys. I'm trying a system map, flat mode. I think Razor Face is really, really close to where I was at. So I'm going to set that as the target. This is me. Is this Shippy? Yep. That's me. So I'm coming around. So I'm going to go to Razor Face. I don't know why it's called Razor Face, because that's not the name. My base has got a name. I just don't understand why it doesn't show up on here. So, it's on the other side of the planet, which is what I thought. So we're going to come around here. We're going to fly this direction. We'll get close to Razor Face. I'm hoping that's one of those ships that are close by where my base was. So we'll head generally in this direction. All right, so we're heading right into the light. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. As long as I don't touch my mouse, I'm flying level. I'm on autopilot right now. So I think we're golden. But anyway, Razor Face is it's a wreck, 134 kilometers away. But I think that's the one that was close to my base that I've been taking apart. So we'll head towards that. If it's my original ship where supposedly I crashed on this planet, then I know right where I'm at from there. But this is I can't talk enough about how great this game is. Like I said, the graphics, you can see the trees down there, the water. You know, the closer you get, and we just proved that with the asteroid field, I had to go out and get some of these sunstones, and these sunstones allow me to make a warp drive, basically. So you can see the planet, all the planets are procedurally generated, all the galaxies are procedurally generated, and it all based off the seed that you typed in at the very beginning. And of course, I used the seed Captain Adonis, so this is the Captain Adonis seed. Now, there is also, you know, if you get down here, I'll get close. See, I hit my scanner and there's all these crashed. So all these are crashes, right? That's a crash ship. That's a crash ship. Hit the scanner again. There's another crash ship. So these crash ships you can take apart and get parts of them. Or you can find, like right here, there's a cobalt mine right below. The little white symbols here are basically silicone. There's also gold. There's trees. There's silver. There's copper. So it's like any other, you know, mining game. So we are going to head towards... Where's Razor? Right there. So I want to head in this direction. And so that's all this stuff on the planets. That's all the stuff he's got for right now. You know, like I said, he's working on it. He's working on the whole thing. So, we got just a really basic ship built. That's one of the things you can do with this. Is you can go really elaborate on your ships. There is a guideline to follow. Like it'll say, okay, now that you built your base, next thing you want to do is start building this and work on getting fuel produced. And then once you get fuel being produced, then you want to start working on your ship and designing your ship. Now there are workshop mods for ships and such. So you don't have to do it, but you have to build your first one. Oh, what is that? What is that right there? It's got a marker around it. I don't know what that is. Never seen something like that with a marker on it. What is this? Is this just another ship? Ah, it's just another crashed ship. Interesting. I just never seen a square around it like that before. All right, so we're off in this direction. I think Razorface is really close to where I was at. It's a Tiger 6. Just no turret on it. I think that's that big mountain I kept calling Fuji Mountain. That's close to my base. I'm on the other side of it, but I don't know why my base doesn't show up as something that I can target. But that's all right. If Razorface is close to my base, then I'm good with that. We'll get there. But so far I'm impressed with my little ship because I didn't think it was going to have enough fuel to get into space. But it did. Then I'll have to look and see what the next step is to okay, it almost looks like we're coming up on Razorface now. It says it's 95 kilometers away. This area doesn't look familiar though. Or is it? Right? It still says I'm 91 kilometers away. And it's like it's on the other side. We're going to keep heading towards it, because it's the only marker I've got. But I think what we're doing is we're seeing it. We're 91 kilometers away, but it's still around the curvature of the planet. I suppose I can use the teleport thing again. But I only did that because I lost my ship. I died. Of all it, I mean, the whole time I've been on the planet, there's nothing here to kill you. Except lack of oxygen. I was running around in space. I didn't think you had oxygen level in space because you had a helmet on, but apparently you do. I don't know, guys. All right, hold on. Okay, is this a big crater? Let's go up. Let's go up a little bit so I can get an elevated view. See, I think that's that big crater. Razorface is definitely a wreck. Okay, see now the square changed where it's at. So we're going to keep heading up and over. You remember right, when I was leaving the planet, I mentioned that big crater. And I think this is the big crater I'm crossing right now. Razorface may be the one that I crashed in. So it's going to be, right by where I originally came down. And I didn't move that far from where I came down. I bet you that's exactly it. Because now that's looking familiar. My base, because I went from where I originally started there down to the water line. And I think we're approaching that. But it's funny that it didn't show my base. My base is, I mean, it's titled as what did I name it? Ship or base 1. No, this isn't looking familiar. Still saying I'm 58 kilometers away. So it's probably across this water. And that just shows you how big the planet is. I mean, it's a huge planet. Flying all around like that? Holy shit. I think what we need to do though is we need to cheer up a little bit. Let's play something really nice. Whoa.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
So those are channel points you guys can spend. That one's called Bong Pop Out. Not to be confused with Bong, which is a totally different video. Okay, 42 kilometers. We're getting closer.
Oh, look at that. There's boobies on my TV.
There's boobies on my TV. $37 kilometers. So now once I get this engine built that I went up and got the sunstones for, and I'm going to be really pissed if I get here and I was like, oh, I needed 5 and I only have 4. That's going to piss me off. But like some of the other games, it's got, you know, true to life travel. You know, I got to travel that distance. Then I make a better engine so I can travel faster to there. There's two engines. There's a fast travel and a warp engine. Or I guess you go to a warp gate is what it is. You go to a warp gate and you travel that way. Oh, we'll find out here in a minute. 7. This is 7. Urgent help requested. Well, I'd love to help you. So that's, you know, something you can do. You can go help that person. So there are missions that are out there. Okay, 18 kilometers. Oh, absolutely, gamer. I appreciate. Yeah, this looks familiar here. I don't remember the island. Okay, so where is... Razor's over here? Razor Face is over here. 13 kilometers away. $12 kilometers. All right, it's across. Yeah, it's across over there. All right, there's my base right there. So Razor Face is up here. That was my ship that I started with. So when I first landed on the planet, when I first started the game, this was the ship I crashed on, Razor Face right here. As you can see, I've dug stuff out up here when I was mining. And then I said, oh, I need hydrogen. I got to make hydrogen, so I came over here. Came down here to closer to the water. I guess I just don't understand why it's not showing the name of my base. There we go. We are down and back. Woohoo! Gonna fill that bottle back up. What the hell is that? There's a tree. What the hell is this tree? Why do I have a tree in my face? So this is the teleport screen. Escape pod. I can teleport anywhere if I want to. This is kind of the cheaty method, you know. There's shippy. See, I'm not showing. It's not showing. All right, I need to log out. I made it back. So I found that, you know, because this is running on the Unity engine, every once in a while, you got to log out and back in to fix shit. Oh, and then it's gonna do its thing where it's not gonna show on OBS. They're gonna turn it on and off. Hmm. Ah, there it goes. Okay. Because I do not remember a tree being down on the beach. So it's not like I generated, you know, just a programming glitch. Yeah, and there's different races too. You can be a mushroom head, you can be a cat person. All right, because what I was doing, I just wanted to fill this bottle. And I'm going to refill, empty the bottle. Oop. Okay, that's got 250 in it, and that's got 250 in it. Perfect. And let's put that back. All right. Damn it. Want that there. Okay, I have 8 sunstones. Now I need to make... What the hell was the name of the engine? I don't remember now. engine. Light cruise engine right there. Okay, off we go. Making the light cruise engine with my 3D printer. All right, well, it's making that. Let's figure out what is, see, this isn't registering. Still not registering. Oh, entity. Yeah, base 1, see? Now I've got the entity there. So for whatever reason, it wasn't registering before. And there's the light engine. All right, so according to directions now, Spaceship controls. Oh no, that was under player progression. Okay, now build a spaceship, hydrogen, yep, okay. Okay, finally, it's time to leave the planet. Get some sunstone from the nearby asteroid. Craft a light speed engine, light cruise engine. Don't forget to bring a helmet, a jetpack, and place an antenna on your base to find your way back. I didn't read that shit. Okay. Antenna. Oh, look at that. Let's build an antenna. That would have been a lot easier, right? Thank God my original ship was still there. All right, then what else? All right. Build an, okay, find your way back. Spaceship controls, yep. Pirates await you at the system's Stargate. So don't go to the Stargate. Explore other planets in search of Pyron shards in order to craft weapons to defeat them. Oh, well, shit. So I can't go explore other planets. Okay. So go to another planet and look for a Pyron shard. Okay, so that's going to be the next step. Unbelievable. And then visit space stations, take on various missions, trade cargo and items, use the money earned to hire crew members. Finally, rival factions. Fight rival factions and take down their fortresses. Free the Outer Rim sector from the grip of the pirates. Woohoo! All right, so we're at that. I gotta find. Navigate to a system Stargate and jump. So I gotta build weapons. Then I gotta go to the Stargate and find void pearls. Jump to a new system. Find some void pearl. Craft a warp core and start exploring the galaxy. Okay, step 1. Build the antenna. Should have built the antenna to begin with. Here's my antenna. There it is. All right, antenna. Guess I'm going to put it right next to this. Oh, I wonder. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Can I make it bigger? No. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, I can't make it unless I make another antenna. Can't make a huge one. All right, well, piss on it. I don't want a dinky antenna. I want a big one. So let's make another antenna. I mean, it doesn't take much. 5 plates, 6 beams, and 2 electrical components. Whoop-doo. Okay. Still can't make a big one. Need another antenna. I bet you I need 4. Build another one. I wonder if there's a mining laser I could build. A mining beam. Okay, I like that. That's 3 antennas. No, need another antenna. Okay, let's put the hell is this? Oh, that's the light cruise engine. And it says I'm supposed to put it next to the thruster here. God, is that the smallest it can go? Okay. I suppose we could test the theory of making another thruster, see if I can go faster. Let's do that. Let's make another thruster. Oh, wow, that was only... Oh. God damn it. Rotate it. Well, why is it going sideways? No, these are light speed engines. I don't know. There we go. Okay, I had to look at the ship rather than the thruster. That's why I was turning it. Okay, so there's my light speed engine. Let's go back and get the antenna. Okay, there's 4 antennas now. All right, big antenna. All right, where are we going to stick the big antenna? Yeah, we'll put it right here. There we go. Big antenna. Nothing you need to know about that, I guess. Okay. So now when I look at the map, can't look at the map. I have to be in my chair. And now when I look at it, okay, there's Shippy Razor Face. Type 2 Starfighter Firefly. What? Oh, cycle. There was a cycle targets button. Okay. Make that the target. Okay, that's Shippy. Then R was rotate. Base 1. There we go. Now that's showing up. Halifax, Razorface. So that one, HS Type 2 Starfighter Firefly. Supposedly over here. I'm gonna go check that out. 2,000 meters. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's right there. It's another wreck. Not much to the left of it. All right, let's go back to the base. Oh, look, it put a big line up in the air. Is that the antenna? We want to put some more thrusters on the ship. Yeah, probably more thrusters going to be more wasting more fuel too, but okay. We wanted to make a, that was the antenna, mining. Okay, I'm gonna make 8. I don't know why. Oh, how many crystals I got left? How many crystals did that use? Oh, that used all my gold. Unless they're in here. So what did I say I had? I had 8 of them. And it used all of them for my no system linked. I didn't say anything about putting I don't think I have any more thrusters. No. Thought I filled that bottle. Glad I looked. So when I was going to top it off because I used like 180. I was going to top it off, and what it did is it put it all back in there, pulled it all back out. But I didn't pull it back out. All right, so we've got 13,000 in there, 5,000 in there. We can go ahead and it's still producing. And my batteries, yep. That kind of gives me an indication of, you know, I'm going to move those batteries. I'm going to put them over there. Well, I'll leave it for now. Because I don't have this generator running, turned off. So it's not being supplied any fuel. But let's check it. Oh, I'm making mining lasers. Okay, I made one. Okay, that's a half a mining laser. That's a big mining laser. That's a big laser. No system linked. Okay. Need something in my inventory. Let's put a valve in there. Right? So I think what I'll do is I'll make it, instead of that size, I'll make it this size, but I'm going to put it along the side. Oh, can I? No. I'm going to have something that comes out this side. Because what I wanted, sticking out the front looks stupid. Right? Oop. Oh, that's a valve. Sticking out the front looks stupid as shit. So what I want to do is put it on the side, but it's going to go out that. Oh, I wonder if I can change direction. No. So I have to have something, a piece come out the side. I need hull piece. Maybe thin. I'll get both of those. So that's a square. I don't think. Let's try it. Oh, I can. See, that looks cool. But I think a full block right there would be better. Maybe an angle block. Rotate. Something like that. I like that. All right, so there's a mining laser. Thing is, now I got to be able to mine. So I wonder if there's a mining laser. There's a computer, right? Mech computer, turret computer. I wonder if it would be a turret. Link rotators and weapons to build a turret, control it manually. Okay. Space station computer. Logic gate. Trigger. Warning message gate, RGB, docking controller, camera, gauge, slicer, indicator lights, knobs, laser sensor, volumetric sensor, triggers an action when your player or entity enters its box area. I don't know what that means. Sliding rail. Well, I guess there's only one way to test it, really. And of course, I'm making a whole bunch of these. I don't need a whole bunch. Right? Okay, now how do I mine? See, I don't have a button for it. So I don't know how to... So I got to be able to turn it on. Make the beam fire at an angle. Perfect. 20 hit points. Merge the beam with another. Create a weapon. 20 hull damage. So it's considering it a beam weapon. Even though it's considered a mining beam. But I'm not sure. I guess I have to have a button to turn it on. So I'll make a button. Right? So I wonder if I need an on button and an off button. Don't need these anymore. Let's just grab those mining lasers, throw them in here. I don't need them anymore. Got stuff for that, so I don't need a valve. Oh man, the button won't go on an angle? Oh, that sucks. It'll go on a flat surface. It won't go on that one. Well, if I'm going to have it on a flat surface, put it there. No system linked. So now, I gotta go the other way. Okay. Now that button should turn it on and off. Oh shit! Oh shit! I just mined. Oh shit! Oh shit! All right, where'd that go? It's not my scrap. Oh my god, it made it into scrap. Yeah, that started eating on my power. See how my power is fluctuating now? I need to make a couple more wind turbines. Shit. That was some funny shit right there. I didn't need to go in there. It needs to go in there. Scrap. Okay. So I got to push that down. So is there a toggle feature on this? Oh, don't do it again. Don't do it again. How many did I lose? 3, maybe? Yeah. Shit. All right, now I wonder if I link this. Well, if I have to have a tube. Because that put it in my inventory. So I want it to be able to suck it up and put it in my storage unit. So I need a pipe. Because that's the way I do the regular, is with a pipe, right? Isn't that what it's called? This thing here, I think, is a pipe, yeah. So, can I... Okay, let's take that away. And we'll do this and this and... No. I don't know if those are connected. They're not. Because they would turn color. Right? Oh, that's the wrong kind of pipe. I don't need that. I need... What the hell is it called? I don't need pipe. What the hell is it called? I have it in here now? Yeah, conveyor tube. Okay. Conveyor tube. Okay, that connected. That did not connect. Dude, my abilities aren't... I have no abilities here. What? Okay, so that's not lining up. I mean, it lines up. There we go. There we go. Now that's all lined up. Now it should put it all in there. I probably didn't need to go up that high. So let's do... There. There. Now the mining laser's hooked up, and it should go directly into that storage. So I got 2,000 storage there. So now I can go out and mine with this thing. Problem is the button. When I'm sitting in here and I'm flying, how do I press the damn button? I guess I have to have, I don't know. Oh. Hit my autopilot. F. Okay, so I got to figure out a way for the button. So there's a computer here. So I set my thruster. I linked my thruster to there to control it. So maybe I need to link that button. No, not that. A button. So that didn't create a link. So I got to figure out how. Got to be some sort of logic board, something or other over here. It's got to be one of these logic circuits. See, they also have mech robots, too. You can make mechs. Switched wedge. Okay. Toggles an output when pressed. Sends a signal on while pressed. So that's probably the button I wanted to make. Let me get rid of that other button and make this button. Okay, so that's now linked to there. I get my two of them there, one there. Oh, weird. It won't let me put it in the same plane. As those others. All right. We'll just do it along the backside down here then. All right, let's keep looking here and see. I don't know when I'm flying it, how I'm supposed to control. Let's see, I can press the button here. But if I'm controlling the ship, I guess I just exit out of that control. And then, of course, it doesn't keep me hovering. Well, that's what this does. I mean, that's... My problem is, if I exit out of the controls, my ship drops to the ground. And I want to be able to mine... Autopilot, exit spacecraft control. Your light-speed engine ran out of fuel. What? Yeah, probably. But I don't know what other fuel cells there are. There's it. Oh, I wonder. I wonder. Oh, no, it still says ran out of fuel. Okay, how do I get out of this? Escape doesn't do it. Base 1. So I've got my light speed engine on. H. Hmm. Horizon Station set as target. Light cruise engine ran out of fuel. I don't know what kind of fuel it takes, though. And how do I get out of the fact that I'm trying to transit? F, T, R, H, L, and tab. Okay. Landing request. I had to request landing and then get rid of landing. All right, let's figure out the fuel. Okay, didn't put anything in storage. Okay, it took stuff, obviously, see. But where did the stone go? The stone went into my inventory. So that didn't work. So it still puts it in my inventory. Well, it's actually mining it and just leaving it on the ground. So I need some sort of scoop. Yeah, see, that just all put it in my inventory. Okay, which is fine. but it's not sucking it up. So I'm wondering if there's a suck mechanic. You know, once I mine it, it sits there, and then I have to suck it up. And then let's look at fuel levels here. $190 liters in that one, 250. So it doesn't eat up any fuel. I don't know what other... That's fluid harvester. Collector. Holes in nearby loose objects send stored. So that's a collector. So that's what I need right there is a collector. So I got to have a collector attached to it. And then connect that to cargo through conveyor tubes. Cargo space gate finds cargo space for trading goods. I wonder if I have to switch for that one too. All right. All right, let's try this out. Conveyor tube short. Oh, it's on the next. Okay. So I really don't need this stuff here. What I need is tube, and then sucker upper. Now I probably need collects, expels. It's got a storage capacity. But it is connected to the tube, which is connected to there. I don't know if I need to turn it on or if it just does it automatically. Let's go find out. And there's a bunch of rocks there. But it's not sucking it up. And I don't want to get close to it because then I'll suck it up. So the sucking thing is not working. Okay. So I probably have to link that to a switch also. Okay, that's the suck bubble. I was definitely close enough. Oh shit. Okay. Did it put it in there? Okay, those are gone. All right, let's try it on this side. Still don't like the fact that I have to land, turn this on, and then fly again. Okay, according to this, should have sucked it up. So now we're going to park over here. Slowly float down. There we go. Get out. Whoop. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Now, there's none in the inventory. So it did not suck it up. Collector cone angle 45, pull range 2. The range is in meters in which will get pulled. So let's increase this to 20.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night, I work all day. I put on women's clothing and hang around.
Collector
in
can either
bars.
collect or repel spell items. Collector cone angle is a 45. That's fine. So that's what happens when I put the link on it. Shows the cone. Okay, maybe I have to have a separate button for the collector. Okay. Now, turn on the collector. Now they've despawned already. That's all right. We'll make some more. It shows the collector green on, not collecting them. So did I just lose them all again, or did I collect them all? Well, I'll have to do some research. Have to do some research. All right, let's go park the ship. And I think we're going to call it a stream right there. I do have my World of Warcraft stream coming up. You know what? We're going to park this thing in a safe direction just in case I turn on the laser. I mean, that'll be useful for mining. I wonder if I can bottle oxygen. Make a couple more bottles. Yeah. 200 liters of O2. Okay. There we go. Getting ready for space travel. What do these take for fuel? No system linked. Oh, I wonder if I have to link these. No. To here. No, because I didn't have to link the thrusters. Right, I think you can put a switch, and then you can link your thrusters to the switch. See, I could link it to a switch, turn them on and off. So I could turn everything on with one switch, everything off with one switch. We were going to test thrusters too. Let's make some more thrusters. See how much more we can get out of them. I don't think I have any more thrusters. So this will be the only thruster. But that made 4 of them. So let's put on one more thruster. Okay. So then I need to do this. I need to, where's my hull blocks? Take that one off. Put up another hull block. Oh shit, I need another thruster to go down. I'm gonna make 2 of them. One to go down and another one to go. So I'll have 4 thrusters, and we'll see if I can go faster that way. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're being built. And I'll do some research on the mining and sucking it up to see how we can do there. Unbelievable people. All right, let's come over here. I need 1 thruster going up. And I'm going to put another thruster there. All right, let's test this out. All right. 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. So that's significantly faster. I mean, it took a lot more thrusters. I have 4 thrusters. I hit 300, 303, 307, 8. Okay, we're going to fly to Mount Fuji here. 310. As soon as we get to Mount Fuji, we'll turn around and go back, and then we'll see how much fuel we burned. Of course, I didn't, to get an honest, I would have had to refill them before I left. So 320. So yeah, it's definitely faster. Right? And there's my white marker for my antenna. I like that. The antenna shows me right where my base is at. And I like the fact that when you turn around, it slows down and then speeds back up. I like that. It's just not instantaneous, you know, going forward. Boom, you know. It's a slow buildup of speed. So I may have to redesign my spacecraft. I mean, this is just like a basic. It's just got the ideas behind it, right? So now what I want to do is build something that I can actually, you know, get up and walk around and have the autopilot turned on. Oh, yeah. Takes a little bit to slow down, too. Woo! All right, there we go. All right, let's come in for a landing. There we go. All right, let's see how much fuel we used. So that one's got 136 in it, and that one's got 250. So it burned quite a bit of fuel, but not a lot. Right? So let's empty this into there. Still got 84 in there. Let's empty it. Oh. Empty it and fill it. R. Empty. What the hell? It won't empty it. R. Huh. It won't fill it. That's at full capacity. Oh, I can't empty it. That's why, because it's at full capacity. Ah! All right, let's turn that on and burn some fuel. Shit, I'm gonna have to burn some fuel. So I can't empty my tank to refuel it because the tank has got too much in it. 244. I could put some more in there. There's 250. There's 250. So does this burn fuel by just sitting here? I don't think it does. I still don't know about the light engine yet. All right, empty. Not empty enough. I suppose I could stop making more fuel. Of course, now that I'm not making fuel, it's not pulling power, so I'm not doing anything. So it's not going to eat the fuel. $21 liters left. Now it's obviously something's being eaten. Okay, now I can fill it. 200 liters. There we go. I'll turn that on, turn that off. I wonder if I can set up a button to turn those valves on and off. All right, these are the things I'm going to play with. So, let's go put this back. Hydrogen and oxygen in there. I do have a couple of switches here. Got that type of switch and that type of switch. So I may play with the switches a little bit. Oh, and you know, I'm just going to try it. Let's just see. So if I put this switch here, then I take my link button and I link this button to that. And then I activate the switch, shuts it off, activate it. Oh, I got to hold it. I got to hold it down. All right, so, I got to hold it down to open it up. Interesting. So it is possible. I just got to figure out how to toggle it, I guess. Turn it. I mean, so does the switch? Does it have any logic controls of its own? No system linked. So I probably need some sort of logic control board. So what would that be? A logic circuit of some sort. Spaceship computer, hovercraft, mech, turret, space station computer. Configure your space station. And these are logic gates. Inputs using selected logic operators or and, X or and or. Okay. Event gate. Link a system to a trigger logic with specific events occur. Sequencer. Timer. Warning message. Docking controller. So it's going to be one of these, probably this logic gate. Let's go ahead and make one so I can play around with it. So I will mess around with that later, guys. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm going to go much beyond this. I do want to go up to the space station. I don't know what for, because, well, what it said, hold on, let's just see. So next episode will be player progression. Yeah, it is. It is a really good game, and I'm really enjoying it. But see, I really enjoyed Empyrean Galactic Survival too. That was another fun one. All right, so finally time to leave the planet, get some sunstones. Done that. Okay, so I crafted a light cruise engine. Don't forget to bring a helmet, jetpack, and make an antenna, which I did not make an antenna. So we spent the majority of this stream trying to find my freaking base. Thank God there was a ship near me that I recognize the name of. That way you can find it back. Okay. Help related Starship controls. Yeah. Okay, next step in player progression. A pirate awaits you at the system Stargate. No, that's not right. Explore other planets. Yeah, explore other planets in search of a pyro shard in order to craft weapons. Okay, so there's a pirate at the Stargate. So I got to make weapons. I got to defeat the pirate. Then I can navigate to a system with the Stargate and jump to a new system and find some void pearls and then craft a warp core. And then start exploring the galaxy. Visit space stations, take various missions, trade cargo, use the money earned to hire crew members. That'll be interesting. Fight rival factions, take them down, taking down their fortress, free the outer rim sector of the grip of pirates. So that's the ultimate end point to the game. So, you know, it is a complete game, more or less, because the final goal is to face these pirates, take down their fortresses on all the different pirate factions. Now, this is a procedurally generated galaxy and worlds, so what does that mean? It's like hundreds of thousands of these pirate places? Holy shit. So yeah, so we need to go to another planet and find, the hell was it called? Not a void, a Pyron shard. So it's going to be on another planet. So that'll be the episode, the next episode. And it probably won't be till Monday, because tomorrow we're playing the forest. Tonight I have World of Warcraft. That's my raid for my podcast. So I will stream my World of Warcraft raid. And then tomorrow we'll be playing Sons of the Forest with Kazuri, Mac, and Judge Omni. So you'll be able to see Judge Omni's stream and my stream. Kazuri and Mac don't stream. But you'll be able to see 2 streams from there if you want. And then I'm going to figure out how to do this suck and blow here. Maybe I'll go ask my wife. Ah! That was a funny. She didn't think it was too funny. She's up there mumbling something where it's not funny. So, all right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for joining. If you haven't done it already, hit that follow button. It looks just like that. And then if you would, after you hit that follow button, go to my YouTube channel. The link's down in the description. And hit that subscribe button for me on YouTube. I'm like 70 people away from having 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And then once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I think I get an award or something, or a little plaque or something. Maybe, I don't know. But I can start monetizing my YouTube, which I make absolutely nothing on YouTube. And it's taken me, this is my 9th year with YouTube before I finally get it.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, tomorrow after my wife sees me, I'll have a black eye. Right, Kazuri, you're absolutely right. All right, well, we got 7 guys watching us. Let's go ahead and raid somebody out. Since it was so nice of Middle-Aged Gamer to give us a raid, let's go to somebody we know. If there's nobody that we know that's playing anything exciting, then no, there we go. PJ Dog 10 Mom, we just call her Mom, is playing Empyrean Galactic Survival. We're gonna go raid her out because she's one of the original characters. Her, and then she's playing with Bilbetto. Bilbetto is another one of our original players of Empyrean Galactic Survival. Now, this is the game that I keep saying is like Starship EVO. So we're gonna go raid her out, start the raid, and go over and say hi to Mom. Give her a follow. She's a low-level streamer like I am. She just does it every once in a while. She just likes playing games. But she was in one of the original Empyrean Galactic Survival players with us. So, but you'll see how close this game is to our game. So thanks everybody for coming. I'm Captain Adonis. I'm out.
Airstrike complete.